Bitcoin just had a major breakout running up above $7,000, which makes us bring up the question, is the bull market back? That's what we will be discussing in today's episode. So ain't nothing to it but to do it. Let's go ahead and make this money.
Like a boss.
Live from USA, helping you get paid every day. This is the boss of Bitcoin, the Cristo of crypto. It's your boy BK. And if you don't like me, you must not like money. Thank you for joining me, everybody. As I just said, Bitcoin ran up above $7,000 earlier this morning. And it starts to change the charts a little bit with regards to the future, the expected projection. But most importantly, it makes it a lot easier and a lot more possible for you to make some money as a result. So if this is your first time tuning in, congratulations, baby. You are now rocking with the best. My name is BK, known as the Crypto Trader, and I'm the boss of these charts, as you will soon find out. Every day I grace this microphone with my voice is another day you can profit as a result. So do yourself a favor, smash that subscribe button, join the money team. The doors are always open. Turn your notifications on. I'm trying to do a video every day, especially when we got some major market action like we do today. And that's why we are on this video. And I also have a free Telegram channel. This group I just started last week. We are almost up to 500 members, everybody. It's 100% completely free. A lot of eclectic information all over the world. Members are all over the world. It literally goes on 24 hours a day. You know, so come on in. The doors are always open. The link is in the description. So here we go. We are looking at a possible resurgence of Bitcoin, right? And this is not just relative to Bitcoin. I think, it's definitely a cusp in the market with insofar as the global commodities are concerned. If you look at, the NASDAQ, it is not descending at the rate it was descending previously. So this, begs the question, is the globe, so to speak, not just Bitcoin, but the world in a bull market? Well, when you type it into Google, these are some of the top populated stories that come up. This is what they call sentiment analysis. What does what's the feeling of this word? Like, what do people think? What's the overall emotion? Is it good? Is it green, or is it bad? Is it fearful? Is it red? Right? And here we go. Maybe the coronavirus didn't end the bull market, right? Maybe we're still going higher, right? Let's see, S&P up 20% from the lows. Here's what the charts say now, right? So it's more optimistic with regards to the global reporting of the financial markets, right? Right? And you kind of got a little bit of both sides, right? One day bull trap, right? Dow is back in the bull market. Should it be? They called this thing a week ago. I thought that was a little premature. I was actually going to do a video on it. But, the powers that be control the money, and all I can do is ride the waves that they create, So here we go. This is Bitcoin, right? Two things we're going to do. First, we're going to look at the macro. That's when we scale out, and we can, go as far back as 18 months to 2 years on this chart if we wanted to. By the way, this is the boss method, invented and designed by yours truly. It works quite well. If you don't know how this method works, how to set it up, how those moving averages work, all you need to do is type in how to chart like a boss into Google and click that playlist right there. Watch the first 3 videos and you will be well on your way to make some money. And like I said, make sure you subscribe if you haven't done it. I try to get this knowledge out, you know what I'm saying? And I think it's very, very valuable and very useful as well, right? So on a long-term chart, the trend is definitely down, right? And for now on, I'm probably going to be using 4 moving averages, the red, the green, or I'm sorry, the red, white, and blue. You know what I'm saying? Looking like the red, white, and blue, like the American dream, right? The red is just the 21, right? So if you've been with me for a while, you know that that's the 21. I haven't used it since, you know, probably about 2017. But I figured I'd bring it back. It gives you kind of like a look at like the medium-term money, you know, on these different charts, right? So the trend is still down, right? That is not a great trend, but this is the opportunity. Inside that trend, you have different channels that actually produce positive results. And this is all I talk about, you guys, with the boss method. If we go up to a daily, let's just scale it up. I'll make this real quick. And I'm gonna turn that 21 off for right now, right? Uh-oh. Didn't want to do that. Just do that, right? Literally, it's just this easy, everybody. You buy when the white goes above the blue, and you sell it when it goes below. Keep in mind this is on a daily. If you were on the smaller candles, you would be able to jump in and out like double dutch much more often. But seriously, in 2 trades since 2019, you know, you could have saved yourself a lot of time and a lot of peace of mind and still made more than 200% in Bitcoin, right? So now when we scale down, right, we see we had this little swing zone. And let's jump back up there. Let me show you how that worked real quick. Right, those are like the big areas. So if we wanted to, we can, you know, color code this green. We can say that was a macro buying period. That's a macro buying period. And then let's do the same thing over here where we say it's red, and that's our macro selling period, right? Now let's go down to a 343, and this is what I wanted to show you guys. Inside that are still these different little runs. So even though technically this is our selling period, we still have this little area right here that we can make some money in, right? And we'll color this thing like yellow. And you can see it happens. Like if we go to the other side, right over here, right? Even though this, technically all this area, if we would have been trading on a daily, is green, we just would have hodled it, you know, for the better part of 6 months. Well, actually, you could have jumped in and jumped out a few different times, right? This being one of them, right? Do green real quick, and we'll color this like thinner. So, and this is basically the concept of the Roman sums and fractals, to where you can get up in there and one picture becomes a smaller picture, becomes a smaller picture, becomes a smaller picture. And so inside each macro cycle are these little miniature microcycles that allow you to make some money in the interim, you know? And it literally works like that. We go from one big macro cycle, essentially holding for 6 months to make 200%. And then we can break that down into these little micro cycles to where you're literally stepping up the ladder, right? And this is what the boss method does for you. That literally compounds your interest. You get all of the gain, none of the loss, all of the reward, and very little of the risk. So this is why I'm telling you, if you haven't done it, make sure you jump on that playlist, howtochartlikeaboss.com. I can't stress that to you guys enough, especially if you are just getting started in the market, because I do this in real life. This is real people making real profit. And this is a screenshot from the VIP trading group, the Boss Alert Messages, our Telegram group this morning. One of my man said, BK, I currently got a trailing stop loss activated on BTC. How high is this thing gonna go? This was 9:50 a.m. Y'all notice he hit me at 9:44. I got back 6 minutes later. It should get up to around 7,200, probably between 7,050 and 7,250, right? He said, I put half in BTC. You know what I'm saying? Scared money don't make none. Put down 2, pick up 6. So far, so good. Half hour later, everybody, he said he sold at $7,187.
That boy is good.
Mm-hmm. He sold it at 71. What's it at right now? Right back down that ladder. 6,700, right? And so I told him it was going to get between 70.50 and 72.50. Between there and there, right? That's what I told him. 70.50, 72.50. When did I call that? At 9:50 a.m. Back here. So this thing hadn't even, you know, started the big run yet. I got my man the information, you know, at 9:50. 10 minutes later, bam! Right? That's how you do it, everybody. That's what we're doing right now. And that's why I invite you to join the Telegram group if you haven't done it already. And if you're actually trying to get paid, you know what I'm saying, with the rest of us, we have an option available for you on bossofbitcoin.com. 2 options available. The profit package, top 7 coins to swing trade every 7 days. And then the VIP trading group. This is where you actually get the live price action stop losses and entries to help you ride each wave up and down the chart. This is what I do for people all over the world, and I wouldn't mind doing it for you as well. So with regards to Bitcoin, yes, this is a small section of the chart that we can indeed make money in. And just like I showed you, it's pretty easy to make money when you know the different levels that are going to be coming inside of this frequency. However, we are not out of the woods yet. Bitcoin is still very much underwater. The world is still very much in distress and disarray with regards to the global pandemic that it's been dealing with since since all of 2019, and we are nowhere close to being out of the woods. If anything, this is just a brief spot of sunshine in the midst of a very, very big storm. It appears April 2nd has arrived. Winter has not left us yet. You know, we're still trudging through the snow, but I promise you, you know, there are many, many spots that we can choose to jump on in and jump on out like double dutch and keep that money flowing, to keep that bank account growing. So with that being said, everybody, I appreciate your support. If you appreciate this content, you know, if you got some use out of it, if you're able to make money with me, you know what I'm saying? All I do is ask you to subscribe, turn your notifications on, hit the thumbs up button. If you want to see a chart, I'm doing more altcoin charts this week. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what chart you want to see for the video tomorrow. I will be picking a comment live out the comments, and that's gonna be the chart we do for the day. So thank you very much for rocking out with me. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. If you appreciate me, hit the thumbs up button. Thank you for joining me. With that being said, it's that time of the day signing out. Boss, boy BK, no matter where you stay. Brazil to Bay, California, all the way back out through Germany. Good night, good morning, and good day. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your time. Hit that thumbs up button for a player one time. Do that for me if you appreciate mine. Till we meet again, stay cryptic, y'all. Peace.
Like a boss.
Huh. Arms.